Friday, everybody. Virgo here. It is June 7th, 2019. I hope everybody had a wonderful week and is looking forward to an even better weekend. So, one of the things that I did, courtesy of FW in Florida, thank you so much, forwarded me a copy of the Global Sovereign's Handbook by Johnny Liberty that was done in 2004. That PDF I have converted into an audiobook. The reason that I did that is because a few months ago I had a multitude of people that were asking for a copy of this actual PDF. I finally got a copy of it from FW in Florida and decided that it would be easier probably for most people to listen to this in audio format. After converting it, I realized that the upload is extremely cumbersome. The very first part, and I think there's going to be 4 to 5 parts of it, is 4.5 hours long. So what I would like to do is have you guys go over to the community tab. How you get there is you go to Virgo Triad on YouTube, and then when you're at the home page for Virgo Triad on YouTube, you just click the community tab. There will be a poll that's sitting there. Take the poll and just click yes that you would like to listen to a copy of the Global Sovereign's Handbook by Johnny Liberty, and I will begin to upload the parts separately over the weekend so that you guys have the opportunity to hear it as an audiobook. I wanted to make sure I asked first because, like I said, this is a big, big, big file. The first part is 4.5 hours alone. So I want to make sure everybody wants to hear it before I upload something that big onto the channel. All right, everyone, on to today's video. So I'm over here at the MoorishamericanConsulate.org website. The reason I'm over here is because I had informed everybody a couple of days ago when I uploaded that crazy documentation that Sharon Tracy Gale Bay put out. You know, the one where she wants to enslave everybody that's not Moorish, and she wants to go ahead and take over all of everybody's land, and, you know, notifying that she's commanding the UN to attack the United States. I decided I was going to start looking into a lot of the documentation that's over on the Moorish American Consulate website. I wanted to find out just exactly how crazy this documentation was getting, and I found something that I think it's pretty equal to what we were looking at on Wednesday. Now, if you guys would actually like to take a look at some of this documentation, it's readily available to the public. All you have to do is go to MoorishamericanConsulate.org, look over on the Public Notices tab, and you will be able to find a lot of the documentation that I'm speaking of. Now, there's also some information on Scribed, which goes up on and off, that, of course, is announced in their videos, in which I'm keeping a close eye on, as I do the majority of the terrorists that are on YouTube. It is very upsetting to me that these individuals are getting away with putting out documentation like this. It's easy to look at it and realize that we are dealing with a group of individuals that are delusional, and when you're dealing with people that live in fantasy land, a lot of times you're dealing with some dangerous individuals. And as we know from having looked at the past and what the arrest records have been of a lot of these people, we know we're dealing with a group of people that need to be watched. I'm going to take you over now to the document that we're going to be going over today. All right, so as you see, this is exactly the same type of letterhead that we were looking at on Wednesday. We even have the 2-cent stamp that's been signed across it and has been dated as of September 11th, 2018. Ironic, isn't it? Okay, notice of intent to lien and arrest command. I think you guys are going to find this particularly interesting. I'm going to highlight a few areas of it, and I'm going to let you guys just go over to the website and read the whole thing if you want to, but I'm not going to read this entire thing. I'm just going to highlight where you guys need to be paying attention to it. So the very first thing that I would like for you guys to actually pay attention to starts right here. This command declares and includes the freedom of all Moorish American nationals and North America who are unlawfully branded as Negro, Black, Colored, or African American. This is notice to intent to lien all de facto corporations and all corporations DBA court judges, attorneys, bar members, bailiffs, police officers, clerks of the court, and their heirs and assigns. So if you're the son of a police officer, take a look at this. All of the said corporations are to be arrested for fraud and high treason immediately, tried by military tribunal, and detained indefinitely in prison at Puerto Rico or, ironically, Guantanamo Bay. All corporations, DBA sheriffs, and U.S. military, Grand Army of the Republic, are to protect and serve the Moorish American nationals at all times. Do I need to say this again? This group of people are calling for the detainment of all corporations, DBA courts, judges, attorneys, bar members, bailiffs, police officers, clerks of the court, and their heirs, that they are to be arrested for fraud and high treason immediately, tried by military tribunal, and detained indefinitely in prison at Puerto Rico or Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. The Moorish Divine and National Movement of the World, the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulates worldwide, the Moorish American Article 3 Consular Courts, and the Moorish American people hereby declare, proclaim, and file this command with delegations of authority by the same, and additional delegations of authority are given by the will of Allah. Now, how many of you have ever seen a delegation of authority in real life? Now you have. I know you've been looking for them all over those scam stingers and Van Balen videos, and you've never seen a cop pull a delegation of authority out, but this is a delegation of authority, you guys. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's talk about the money. Let's talk about the money. So, remember, they said that they were liening these individuals in addition to arresting them and hanging them at noon. I'm going to, here we go. Okay, so jurisdiction. All corporate tribunals lack personam to territorial, political, and therefore subject matter jurisdiction claims. Article 3, Section 2, Clause 1, all corporate actors are products of the Foreign Agent Registration Act of 1938. The amounts in controversy are gold-backed lawful money in excess of 100 quadrillion pursuant to Article 1, Section 10, Clause 1 that reads, make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of all debts. Make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. Yeah, 100 quadrillion dollars. Now, you might remember that Virgo Triad got threatened to be liened for $100 quadrillion. And after taking a look at that, $100 quadrillion is more money than all of the money in the universe right now. All of the money in the world right now. We don't know. Maybe there may be some aliens out there that are really, really rich. But so I won't say the universe. But all the money in the world right now does not equal to $100 quadrillion. You certainly would never be able to find gold and silver valued at that amount. Hilarious. Okay. I'm not even going to go any further with this. The fact that these traitorous, ignorant people believe that they have the right to put out a bogus arrest warrant. I mean, this is like Cindy K. Courier stuff here, you guys. This is stuff that Cindy K. Courier does over on her channel, you know, calling for the arrest of Donald J. Trump, calling for the arrest of anyone at all that disagrees with her claim to fame over there. You know, but we've all settled with the fact that she's kind of just a crazy lady. That's not to say she shouldn't be watched, because anybody who is arrogant enough to actually believe that they have some form of jurisdiction over people, over other citizens, over other individuals, period, that they can enslave them in this manner, is someone to be watched. I mean, let's just face it. But this group of people, this is a larger group of people. This is a group of people that have proven themselves to get arrested a lot for doing a lot of crimes, for stealing homes. You know, we've all watched the mini doc from last weekend on it that I put up on my channel. This has multiple grounds for removal and all kinds of different things that you guys can take a look at. I'm going to link the actual website underneath this video for you guys. International crimes of fraud and treason. You can take a look at this. I mean, this is some, you know, good stuff here. Now, one thing I do want to point out here before I let you go for the weekend is the fact that we have proof of service here. And I would like for you to see all of the individuals that the proof of service went to. I do certify that a copy of previous writs, affidavits, declarations, and/or notifications in the above notice of removal has been furnished by way of either walk-in for all recipients, email, fax, or certified mail to all corporations, DBA governors of the 50 corporate states, and to the following. These were all sent out 6/15/2018. I wonder where they all went. Here's the tracking number for each and every one of them. And I mean, we're talking about these are a few pages long. And who was notified. So all 50 states governors, okay, several district attorneys, several treasurers, several attorney generals, several chief of police, the United States Army, all of the judges, well, several judges. Yeah, just take a look at this. Department of Treasury, Supreme Court, District Court of Maryland. Okay. Governor of Montgomery, Alabama, Governor of Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Missouri, and it goes on and on and on and on. All of the governors, Department of Justice, Office of the Mayor, U.S. Department of Treasury, Office of Attorney General, Governor Andrew Cuomo. Let's see, Mayor of New York, U.S. Attorney General Jefferson Sessions. Let's see, Chief Clerk Frank Topia. Oak Park Heights Prison. Minnesota State Representative Keith Ellison. I mean, this just goes on, and then we get to the Washington, D.C. Recorder of Deeds. Look at all these, you guys. Look at all these people that they supposedly sent this arrest warrant to with, here's our, you know, certified mail slip numbers too. Proof, right? New York Corporation, Chase Bank, King County Attorney, D.C. Office of Tax and Revenue, District of Columbia Mayor Muriel Bowser. Let's see. And then we have over here all of these people: Jessica McDonald, Carla Paul Thoreau, Justin Trudeau, and it goes on and on and on. And we're still going, you guys, still going. These were people that they emailed them to, just emailed, okay? They ran out of addresses or they ran out of paper, probably. Let's see. And you go down to here and you get everybody's signatures. So, you know, you get your self-proclaimed fake judges. Somewhere up here, I know it is. I know it's up here because I saw it, is the President of the United States. I'm not going to sit here and hunt for it, but you guys can all take a look at it. Just pages and pages of documents. Now, my question for you, do you believe that these people really sent these to these individuals? And if they actually did send them, how closely do you think the FBI is sitting and watching at this point? Because you realize that there are people that are in prison right now that got 38 years, 42 years, 22 years, not just for filing fake, false instruments, but this kind of stuff against actual state officials. Filing arrest warrants that claim indefinite detention and this sort of thing. Just a question. Let me know in the comments section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And please head on over to the poll over on my communities tab and let me know if you want to hear the audiobook of the Sovereign Citizen Handbook. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.